And I am live. Hello, everyone. Good evening to you all. How are we today? How is everything? Just give me a moment. Just 1 minute. Oh, awesome. Okay, I think I am here. So, hello. Let me know where you're watching me from. Just put in the comment section. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching me live, and if you're going to get the replay, let me also know where you're watching from. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, that person that is jumped on. Thank you so much for joining tonight. I'm just going to double check and see if I am live on my personal profile because I'm live on three pages. Just 1 minute. Awesome. That's it. That's the checks done. So let me know where you're watching from. Just put in the comment section. Thank you, Lamaru. Thank you, Asin, for watching. So yes, you can see from my title, and um, I just would like to go straight to the point. If you can see from my title, happy Saturday. Yes, happy Saturday. It's actually past 8 p.m. here in the UK. And the title for today, yes, I'm actually talking to my hardworking professionals today because I was there at some stage. So if you've ever worked 2 to 3 jobs and still felt broke, don't skip this video. Stay here. Let's have a gist. Let's have a chat. If you've ever worked 2 to 3 jobs and you still felt broke, you still felt like it was from paycheck to paycheck, same cycle. Stay here. Let's have a chat. So like well over 2 years ago, prior to starting my business, I was that person as well. 2 to 3 jobs, multiple shifts in one day. So for those of you working multiple shifts in one day, it's not new to me. I've done it before. Multiple shifts in one day sometimes. And at that stage, and I was still broke. Hey, did I have money for where? Maybe I was comfortable, but did I have money to do things outrightly? Like, okay, I want to do this outright. Nibo, still, because of course I had responsibilities as well. Had children, that I have, like, at that time I had a child that was in the university paying international fee, and people back home, people don't want to listen. They don't want to know that you have a tree bear at the back of your house producing money. You need to help as well. You don't want to be that person that forgot about family and friends because you're somewhere and you just focused on you and you alone. But at that stage, I told myself that life must be better than that, and I can tell you this for free. Somebody was in control of my time. I didn't have time for myself, no time for family. All I had time for was just, walk, come back tired, stranger in the house, just go in, check the kitchen and make sure that everybody's sorted, sleep, wake up, ready for the next day. Like that was that cycle. Anytime I was off, I would just, prep food, then following day, cook massively for another week or two. I want to tell you today that life is far worth more than that. I'm talking from experience. I'm talking from my experience in the last 1 year plus. Life is beautiful. Life is meant to be enjoyed. And did I get here by accident? No, I no longer job who like I've been home. I've been off from the last 10 days. Home, working on my business, producing, mentoring, actively taking care of my children. Has been off this week. Yeah, except the older one. They've been off this week and we've been home together. Home together. joke together. You can't mommy dammy. No, 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 his mommy Sam. You can't no, 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 his mommy Josie. You know, and they were fighting for which part of their mommy they would take, and and I love it. I can tell you. Proud to now, proud to this time. A whole week at home, Halloween week. Yeah, we bought packet of sweets. Those kids over there will come and knock at our door. Oh, Halloween, we don't go out and do all those things. But the kids will come and knock. We were already there. And we were just very happy. And I was home to witness all that. It's not like, oh, I'm away on night shift. When the kids come, don't open door and all of that. The fear, like, okay, I have young adults, but then I still tell them, no, open for anybody if you're not home. But yesterday I was just standing there and the kids were and they were chatting with those kids. Where do you live? What's your name? And all of that. And it felt lovely. What if life can be like that for you as well? You, that person. Now, if you're not juggling 2 to 3 jobs, if you are not, doing multiple shifts, and you don't need financial freedom, you don't need time freedom, you can gently leave this video. It's okay. You don't want, life that is that peaceful, where you can spend time with your loved one, where you can spend time with your family, where you can run a business from the comfort of your home. This is my home. This is my office. I have everything in my drawer. I have my laptop, my phone, and my iPad sitting there, all set. Because after this, we are going into another meeting for my business to help my business partners. So if you don't want that kind of life, it's okay. You can leave this video and go and watch entertainment. This is to share value, to share what has helped me in the last, 1.5 years. So if that's you, let's talk. Did I get here by accident? From multiple jobs, 2 shifts in a day, sometimes. I am a Christian. 2 shifts in a day sometimes. Now, by 4 o'clock, no time I catch night. By me, I will do 8 to 8. Arrange you one. No, we can let you come 9 o'clock. Driving straight there to go and do night shift again. 24 hours. I have done it. But now, God has helped me. Because what? I found an online business that I'm here to share with you. This business has helped me to reduce drastically how much I work. I've been sitting home running my business for the past 10 days. I'm still in full-time employment. But you know what? I only do 3 days. I was off 4 days the last week. I'm on annual leave this week because, there are things I want to also figure out, and I needed rest. Plus, I know the kids will be on holiday this week. There's no rushing. Everybody will be home. So I wanted that bonding as well. Plus, I will do 1 day on Monday, and I'll still be off for another 10 days after Monday. It's going to be my son's birthday, and I previously 2 years ago, I will look for shifts, even if it will take me driving 1 hour to the place. Just yesterday, was a payday for me in my online business, covered my whole month's salary. 1 day pay. How did I get here? Did I get here by accident? Like it was intentional. I got here because I took that decision. And you can take that decision today. What I did was watch a 90 minutes info session that I'm inviting you to watch again. That's my website displayed on this video. Go and watch that info session. See the structure. It will tell you the structure. Now it's not going to give you everything. It will give you overview of our business. We use online through attraction marketing. If you can do that, that's okay. Then that you take the first one. Second one, we partner with high ticket, business companies. We have product partnership. If you take that one, you feel like, okay, I think partnership is good. Perfect. Then we have sales funnel that is helping us to do all the selling and everything. We are not in the direct selling. People go to our sales funnel to grab information. You need all that when it comes to business, especially online. If you take that, then if you feel like, wow, I love the structure, it looks like it's a business for me, you will take the next step. The next step will require you to pay $149. That opens the curtain to see everything in the house. Product partnership, compensation plan, how the selling is being done, what we do, You have access to coach. You have direct access to me. You're going to be added to our global business community. So, and like I said, this thing happened to me by accident. It happened as a result of the decision, the action I took well over 2 years ago. So I don't believe that anything happens by accident. You have to be intentional. Sure, I had money when I started. Nibo, if I had money, I wouldn't start now. I did not have the money. Like I told you, if and you still felt broke. I felt broke. That is why I started my business. If I had money, I would not start. I didn't have money. And that's why I started. Because I needed freedom. I needed time freedom, financial freedom. I needed to build legacy. I wanted to spend time with my children. Because I look at my children, they are growing so fast. Like my little boy, we started this business when he was 11 years. Now this boy is going to turn 14. Hey, where is the time? I am telling you this, that time lost can never be regained. So don't overthink it. I know people who have taken action, pay the 149, but to start the business, Matumaro, Mashikin, did I have any regret in this business? Yes, the only regret is that I didn't start when I took action. And he's still paying me today. I wasted 3 months before I started. Oh, he's still choking me. I said, oh, I should have started. Because when I started and I did my due diligence, I started seeing the results. A year into my business, I reduced small. 2 years into a year and a half into my business, actually, yeah, I reduced a lot. Now I reduce that. I told you 10 days ago, I've been off for 10 days sitting and working on my business. That can be you. That can be you as well. It will start with that decision that you're going to make today. It will start with your intentionality. You have to be intentional when it comes to freedom, when it comes to building legacy, when it comes to making money. You have to be intentional. It is not accident. You know, everything you need in life will not be handed to you like this. You have to work for it. Sometimes we have to choke our eyes and our head where our body cannot stand. Just put your head and your eyes. Even if your body is shaking. When I was filling my form to start this business, I was shaking. My husband was like, do you think you know what you're doing? I said, I will do it. Don't worry. Have I done things in the past that have failed? Oh, yes, I have. I have done several things in the past and I failed. But you know what? Failure is not the opposite of success. Just like I told you the other day, it is not the opposite. It's part of the learning curve. And when I saw this business opportunity, I saw the difference between this one and the ones that I've done in the past. There's community support, and this is a real business. Now look at this and the concept of business. Like, okay, business, money business, even traditional. Let's first think, let's first dialogue. My people who are still doing 2 to 3 jobs and still feel broke is me and you today. Let's dialogue. Now look, I want to see comments. Please put in the comment section, please, if you're watching me. Let me know where you're watching from so I can connect with you and also know how global I am. Now, let's look at it from the business angle. When they say business, if you've ever done businesses before, my parents were into business. They were actively selling. My organization, where I still work at the moment, is a business organization. Actually, that's their name, business organization. So it's a business organization. What do I do there? I provide service. So in business, it's either you're actively selling or you're providing service or you're doing both. We have some businesses that are offering service and they're still selling, right? But in online, it's the same. The only difference is that you are using your phone and your laptop to run it. So there has to be something that you as a person, you will be doing in the business. This is not a scheme where you put in something and somebody is at the other side running something for you. Who does that? Sure, they allow him. You must be doing something. Even in traditional business, if you are employing people, you still go there to go and see. Oh, you cannot Italian. Otherwise, don't go. So in business, online business, you have to be doing something. And that is where, our training, our mentorship, our coaching, our product partnership comes in. We don't directly sell products. We help people to set up a business with everything that makes a business a business. And what do I mean? If you want to go into the online space to start a business, you need something you want to be. Maybe you want to be selling on Amazon because Amazon is an online shop. Maybe you want to sell on Amazon. You need to partner with maybe Amazon. You need to do training. You need to have a website. When you go on Amazon and you see a brand, if you click on that brand, it will take you to their website. So you need a website where people can go and get information. That is why you see us go on Amazon. Amazon is a site. They have an app where we see the things that we want. And if you don't like it, you leave and go. So it's the same with online business. Our business help you to build everything. You have your website that is going to be built for you. You only need to get the name that you're going to use for the website. It's going to be built for you, and people can go there and get information. That is number one. Number two, what will you be doing? You will be providing service, helping people, mentoring people to start a business online, showing them our system. That is your job. Doing your advertising. You need to advertise, right? You need to create awareness, just the same way I'm doing, the same way I am sharing, what has helped me. Share with people. You are helping one family. You are helping one family. So you share the same business opportunity with people, help them to set up, because with the way the world is going, everything is done online, shopping online. How many things have they delivered to this house in the last 1 week? We shopped online. How many things have we sent out? We transacted online and we sent it out. So if you're already doing all of that online, a lot of people also want to leverage online, want to start a business online, but they don't know how to go about it. And even if they don't know how to go about it, doing the partnership, looking for training, looking for who to build their website will take them long and will be more expensive. But our system has everything in place. You just need to do your own marketing parts. And how do we do marketing? Through attraction marketing. You will be trained on how to do that because there's training for you to go through. We have another meeting very shortly, so I'm kind of snooping at time. So, if you're still out there, you are overthinking it. I know a lot of people, I'll sleep over it. The moment they sleep and wake up. So if there's something you want to do about that 2 to 3 years, because I tell you, it will not go away. That is the way the system is wired. We concluded a meeting not long ago. One of my sisters shared that, if you're a salary earner, you cannot take your expenses from your salary because your salary is already taxed before you even get it. Whether you buy shoes to go to work, who cares? Whether you use your money, because most of the trousers I got from work, they're very short because I'm tall. I do buy my trousers from the shop. So who cares? But if it is business, everything you spend on your business, including your startup, is tax rich enough. You can tax write it off. In fact, you will have to tax write it off because that's your startup costs. It's not even can. When you start earning, you take all of that out before you now declare your profit. And from the profits is even different tax code for business owners. So the way the economy is wired, where we are, where we live, I know back home, I don't know where home is, for you. You can leave it in the comment section. I'm from Nigeria. Some civil servants are making it because they can take contracts from maybe they have close relationship with the boss, with the commissioner or the director and all of that. Yes, I have worked in civil service. I worked in civil service for so many years in Nigeria before I left Nigeria. I finished nursing 1999, and throughout, I was working with government up until 2014. So I worked for so many years with government. So I know all those things, if you're close, maybe you are getting contracts. Yes, a lot of people get contracts because they are close to, the director, they know in and out of everything, and they are able to make their money from it. But salary, Yoruba money salary, sha náà ni. For business has no cap to how much you can earn. Depending on if you do your own due diligence, you attend training. If they say attend training, you do your, your training, you do your marketing, and we train you on all of that. There's something happening every day in our business community to help people. And that is one thing for me. When I saw this business opportunity, I saw that there was community, there was, people that will hold my hands. Like we have sister group. We actually just finished a meeting. We've been together from October 2023. Been doing every Sunday. Sunday go live from October 2023. That's what you get. And I don't know them from anywhere. We met in this business. And that's the power of the community support that we're talking about. So if you've ever felt broke, even with all the multiple shifts and everything, it's time for a change. And that was what I told myself. It was time for a change for me. I took that bold step. And it was just like I watched my webinar in February, paid 149. I think it was March, April, paid 149. And then I said, I'll sleep on it. I'll sleep on it. My dear, if you sleep on it, you will. But the day that I took action, it was just so intentional. It was intentional. I've shared it here before. We were having a good time. It was my husband's birthday, and the kids were in the swimming pool. We were sitting, me and my husband, just more swim. I was just sitting there. I was looking at them, and he was also saying, "Oh, we should do this more." And then I said, yeah. And then he said, if we are doing this more, then you know that it's money plus how many off do we have? We usually take our off usually in July because this is birthday, the kids are on holiday, and we try to get off together so that we can spend time together. Then he was like, oh, how many times do we get a holiday to be able to do this? And it's also expensive. Plus, then that means that we won't have to take extra shifts, and And then he got to me and said, "Remember?" And just at that time, there was a message from my coach, like, "Felicia, would you like to jump on a call?" Just while we were sitting there, and I told my husband, I said, "There was something I signed up for 149." And this is coach that just messaged me, and I replied to that message. I said, "Yes, I'll jump on a call." After I told coach, there's no need to do explanation. I've watched the pre-coaching videos. I want to start now. Was I shaky? I was very shaky. My husband was like, why so drastic? I said, because if I don't do it now, I will never do it. And I will still be stuck. I filled the form immediately. Took me less than 1 hour. Sent it to my mentor. And that was how I became a business owner. 2 days later, I got my business ID. It's faster now. I think 24 hours is faster now. 2 days later, I got my business ID. And I started this journey. And when I started this journey, I took ownership. I knew that this is it for me. I told myself, I guaranteed myself. I was talking about guarantee yesterday because a lot of you have also asked, what's the guarantee that I'll make it? You are the one that will tell yourself that I'm going in here to make it. When I went to School of Nursing, there was no guarantee that I was going to be a registered nurse because I enrolled. No, it's my hard work. It was my inputs. It was my own effort that made me a registered nurse, that helped me to, pass my exams, and I became a registered nurse. So when I was coming into this business, I told myself that I was coming in here to make it, because the way I made my decision was very quick. And my husband was like, "What?" I said, "No, don't worry," because I was intentional. And because I looked at the last 3 months that I paid my 149 to the time I started, nothing had changed. In fact, it was. And I said, "No, I'll do this. Don't worry." I've seen testimonials from everyday people. I saw people like me who said they were in 2 to 3 shifts in a day, multiple jobs. Some people say they only sleep 4 hours. One said she will not see her husband throughout, like for months, 1 month. They will not see. When they will see 2 days and she's gone again. There were some testimonials that, you give birth to a child. You don't know when the child started crawling. You just saw that child was walking. That broke my heart. And I was like, what? She said that was the wake-up call for her. Because the child will be sleeping by the time she comes out from work. When it's just the nanny taking care of the child, because she's always walking. She'll come back 10 o'clock, sleep, wake up again 6 o'clock, go and do another 8 to 2, then go to do another cleaning job till 10. And one day she was just home and she saw her child walking. She didn't know when the child crawled. She didn't know when the child was sitting. Like, she said she was shocked, and that was a wake-up moment for her. That no, this is not good. This is not good. Those were the testimonials I saw. But now she's a stay-at-home mom. Stay-at-home mom. That was what changed for her. You see testimonials in our online business community that will change the way you think about life, because life is sweet. Life is meant to be enjoyed. So if you've ever worked 2 to 3 jobs and still felt broke, I have been there. But I'm thankful to God now that I took a chance on myself. I always say this because it was a chance. Nobody took that decision with me. It was very quick. The day I decided, it was very quick, and I just filled the form and I just sent it to my mentor. So if you're out there, you're thinking about money. I didn't have money when I started, just like I said. If I had money, I probably wouldn't start. We'll be able to do so many things. How many times have we, me and my husband, and gone for holidays? Not maybe holidays, gone out of the house this year. I can't count because now we can figure out how to go out. Now we don't juggle all those. I don't drive 1 hour to one catch shift. Any shift that I want to do that is not peace of mind, I rather sit in my house, work on my business. I just do my 3 days now. Meet your headache. Mostly I do my 3 days now and focus on my business because I know that one contract in my business is already sort my monthly salary. Just one. And how many do you sign up in a month? I agree in the process. Now my first paycheck was only 3 figures, right? And my next one was boom. And boom, boom, boom. And I was so busy. And my coach said, wow, Felicia, you're so busy. That must be a good business. I said, yes, it's a good busy week for me. Because you know what? I was glad that I was helping family. And I was glad that it was helping me. So if you're out there, please take that drastic decision on you. Nothing comes by accident. There's no accident. Like, I don't believe in accident too. I believe in intentionality. Who can share learning? There's a reason for everything. If anything happens today, what happened there? You need to think and look at what happened. There must be something, and then you know how to correct it. And that was it for me. I looked at the last 3 months that I signed up, 149, nothing changed. I just took that decision. I didn't have money, but there were options made available to me. I made use of the options that were available for me. I did what I could to start my business. I worked the business and I'm still working the business and it's working for me. So it can be the same for you as well. I'm not going to take much of your time because I am going into a meeting very shortly. And yes, I'll see you again by God's grace. So if you are meeting me for the first time, my name is Felicia, a mom, a wife, a registered nurse here in the UK. I'm originally from Nigeria and I run this amazing digital business that has helped me, to cut down on how much I work in just 2 years. A lot of people, in our business community, quit their jobs, some in 2 years, some in 3 years, 6 months. I've seen 6 months, 90 days in this business. They achieved the coveted 60 milestone in 3 months. So individual journey is different. When I started my business, I didn't have much time. I was putting in 30 minutes, 1 hour. When I'm off, I put in, a bit of time, maybe 2-3 hours, because I still needed to cook and do my wife's responsibility and mommy's responsibility as well. Plus, I needed my business to grow as well. And as time goes on, as my business began to grow, I began to reduce how much I work. I put in more time, and now I'm getting results, good results. So if you're out there, you're still thinking of, oh, my first shift, I have shift tomorrow, I have shift today. Put time, create time. Watch the webinar. Go onto my website, go and watch the webinar. See if your business structure aligns with your goal in life. If it aligns, reach out, pay 149, go and start your business. Did I have money when I started? I repeat, I didn't. If I want to start this business over and over and over again today, I will start. I will not even think twice. If this opportunity was presented to me again today, I will jump and I will start without even thinking twice, because this has been the best decision of my life. It has helped me to regain back my time. So the decision is up to you. I will give you the blueprints. I will give you, all the information, and it's up to you to take that decision for you, for your family, for your children as well. So do have an amazing Saturday evening, and I hope to see you on the inside if you decide to make that change happen for you. God bless you. Bye. See you tomorrow.